this is really not an attack on just women. This is an attack on all of humankind, all of humanity. And it's important for us to show up in the streets and show the people who are in power that they're not the ones in power, we are. And we're not going to stand for it.
Don't you think that the Supreme Court ruling actually would agree with what you just said?
What is that? That this is all bullshit and that
the people are in power?
I would not agree with that because I didn't have any choice in these Supreme Court judges being in the roles that they're in, and so I don't think that it's right that they get to make these laws and govern in the way that controls my body. That's not up to them.
But they're not making any laws. They interpret the Constitution. So what they said is actually that it goes back to the states. So in California, nothing's going to change. So they would actually agree with what you're saying. They would say, we can't, the Constitution doesn't say this.
You represent what the people actually want. Look at what's happening in the streets. This is not what the people want. We want access to abortion. We want it free. We want it legal. And we want it accessible for everybody.
And that's what you're getting in California. These people here are in California.
Why would you even contest that this is not a problem? Like
they don't want it everywhere. That's why some people everywhere are going to want it. But that's what voting is about, right? So in places like Texas where most people
accessible and free for everybody in this nation.
But that's what you believe, and that's why you live in California, and that's why it's legal here, because you voted for that, right?
Okay, maybe I'm not sure like what this interview is supposed to be, but I'm trying to tell you that we want access to abortion, we want it free, and we want it nationwide, we want it for everybody. It should not be illegal for me to seek out an abortion. I should not have to leave the state. I should not have to have some corporation that I work for pay for me to go have an abortion out of state. I should be able to go down the streets and get an abortion for free.
So you're upset that corporations will pay for
No, absolutely. They should. I'm not. That should not even be a thing. We should not even be there. We should.
But aren't you trying to inflict your will on others by saying this? Because you're saying this is what we want, and you're getting that in California, and by saying we want that nationwide, when other people.
I know this is going to be a neutral interview, and I'm done with it. So I wish you the best of luck.
Okay, I'm sorry. I did not want it to go in that direction, but.